Okay, day 4 for distance learning. I'm actually going to make a video for day 4 and 5 combined. So this one will cover the Thursday and Friday lesson for this week, okay, because they are both about the writing task. So Ms. Hodges will have some more instructions and tips for you, but I was just going to go over a few things briefly from my point of view, okay? So make sure you read the prompt carefully, pay attention to what it's asking you to do. You will write a narrative essay that retells the chase from the pursuer's point of view. Okay, be sure to maintain the storyline from the text, but add details as appropriate to develop the pursuer's perspective of events, so the one chasing them. That's who you're writing from. Your essay should follow appropriate format and the conventions of standard English. Okay, so there's the prompt. So for day 4, for Thursday, your job is to plan out your writing. Use the graphic organizer about plot that's provided. You can write on it in the Jupyter Draw feature. You can just jot down on a piece of paper just to guide your writing, okay? It's not going to be graded for the plot. Remember, none of this is graded. It's just practice, okay? But you're going to be putting that all together, okay? For day 5, so for tomorrow technically, for day 5, you're going to actually write the narrative, okay? You will need to plan what you should keep, what you should change, what you should delete to show the pursuer's perspective of what happened. Also remember, this is a narrative, so you want to include dialogue in your writing. Okay, you want people saying things, dialogue, conversation between characters, okay? Quotation marks are important for that. Another good thing to include would be sensory details to try to create some imagery to tell your story, okay? To turn in your narrative, you can write it on a piece of paper, take a picture of it, or type it and attach the document or attach the picture to a Jupyter message to Ms. Hodges if you have her, or an email. Remember, her email is hodgesw@rcschools.net. If you don't have writing class with Ms. Hodges, you can take a picture of it and either attach it to a Jupyter message to me or send it in an email to me at waltersa@rcschools.net. Okay, so this is Thursday and Friday's task, planning the writing and doing the actual narrative essay. Okay, that's 2 days worth all in one. Okay, so that will complete this week of distance learning. I hope you have learned a lot. I hope you've been trying hard, and I really appreciate those of you that are working. It's going to be beneficial for you, I think, okay? My book recommendation for today, last one for this week, is The Maypop Kidnapping, okay? This is a mystery book. It is not a scary book, so for those of you that like mystery but don't like scary things, this will be a good one for you. It's about a very, very small town in Maine, okay? Not a lot of people live there. And the teacher that teaches the very few students at her house, there are like 3 or 4 of them, she disappears. And the protagonist, who is an amateur detective named Quinny Boyd, she doesn't show up and she thinks she's been kidnapped. So she determines that she's going to figure out what happened and starts looking for clues around town and trying to figure out this mystery, okay? I met this author at the book festival a couple of years ago. She's really funny. She has a nice sense of humor. And throughout the whole thing, you can try to put together the clues to figure out what really happened to her teacher and see if you can discover it before she does, okay? So that's my recommendation for today, Maypop Kidnapping by C.M. Cerisi, okay? I hope you've had a good week. I hope you've learned, and make sure you're staying safe and staying at home. I hope to see you soon.